So I just finished recording my UFC 319 predictions, and boom, I hop on Twitter, and there is a breaking news that Dana just announced. Starting 2026, there's no more pay-per-views. We all knew this was coming, but the UFC will be having a broadcasting deal with Paramount and CBS. So now, you're reading this correctly, every fan in the US can watch every UFC event without paying for pay-per-view. Now, I'm glad they did this because it's been a long time coming. And the details here are quite interesting. $7.7 billion over 7 years, which is crazy seeing how the numbers have been declining. The sport is growing, but the pay-per-view numbers has not been good. The viewership numbers have not been good. And yeah, man, this is very exciting. Paramount is going to be the main thing. So all events, fight nights, and pay-per-view events are all going to be on Paramount Plus. And some events will be simultaneously cast on CBS. And yeah, Paramount is going to be paying less than 1.1 billion in the early years and higher values later. So, and there won't be charging any additional fees for access of the events. So you just need to subscribe to be able to watch the UFC, which is quite interesting. This makes watching the UFC not illegally, not pirating the UFC a lot easier. Now, will I be pirating? Probably. But if I'm able to get Paramount Plus at a reasonable price, and maybe I get it for free on some deal, I might watch it on Paramount Plus. The deal might be worth it for to pay that subscription fee and then just to watch the UFC without lag, because the illegal streams, they lag a good bit, man. But yeah, man, I'm not getting my hopes up because ESPN Plus is kind of buns. ESPN Plus and the official UFC streams lags as well. So it's not like that, if we switch over, all the issues are going to be fixed. But I'm interested. There's a lot of intrigue here. And, let's see where it goes from here. And it says right here that ESPN had been paying an average of $500 million for 5 years of UFC fights. So that's kind of ridiculous. Now that it's about 1.1 billion per year. I wonder how those numbers are jotting up. And yeah, $12.99 per month for Paramount Plus. That's actually not a bad deal to be able to watch the fight with less interruption. If that's the case. We don't know if that's the case. But we'll just have to see. 43 live events annually, and yeah, I mean, this is something new for the UFC. Everybody's talking about it on Twitter. Starting 2026, and it's curious. I'm curious to how this is gonna affect the UFC, how the quality of the event is gonna be, how fighter pay is gonna be, how fighters are gonna act now that it's not a pay-per-view model. Is Ilia Topuria still gonna act like the way that he does? All these things are going to change now, and we're stepping forward into the future era of the UFC. This is no longer the modern era. This is the Paramount Plus era of the UFC, and I'm glad to be here. I'm glad to have seen this firsthand, and yeah, this is very, very, very exciting. Fine fucking Lee. And yeah, man, I just had to cover this. I saw this. I was like, I have to talk about this. This is so interesting. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you think this is good for the UFC, if you think it's bad, if it's going to affect the fighters, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you at the next one, man. Peace out.